Hello everyone. Today I'll be attending a conference panel for SEPSEA. It's the group that campaigns to promote education for people with disabilities while in collaboration with other college programs. So for my part in it, me as well as a few other alum will be stepping onto a stage and answering questions about our college experiences, me specifically in the IDEO program at Lipscomb. It's a good opportunity and it's always a pleasure to talk about life after college.
Thank you for a wonderful introduction. I am a proud alum of the Western Carolina University Participants Program, one of the first accredited programs in the country, and hardly next year will be 10 years. Of course, an SEPSEA advocate. Thank you. And in the panel today, first we'll have our esteemed alum introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Arushi Preta. I'm at SU Link program at Southeastern University College. I just graduated from Link program in 2022 in last year.
All right, hi. My name is Brad Bramlett and I graduated from the IDEO program in 2018.
Hi, my name is Andre Carter. I'm an alum of Vanderbilt University at the Next Steps program. I graduated in 2022.
Hello, my name is Jason Rogers. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I graduated from IDEO program here back in 2018.
Who would like to start with which program they are with?
The Link program, it has helped me with my independent living skills and my art design and my confidence.
And for the IDEO program at Lipscomb was, well, the way I experienced it, I learned through it about, having what it takes for job employment and independent living. And it even offered certain classes well, obviously what it takes for living on your own and having a job. And it actually helped me gain in certain skills like having confidence, a good work ethic, and good communication skills and awareness. So I actually really improved a lot of that, through IDEAL. And now I'm in a place where for having a job I enjoy, and I'm even living on my own.
I know the one thing the Next Steps program taught me was how to stay organized and very focused on what you're trying to improve on. So that was my biggest thing.
One thing that IDEO has helped me is how to meet new people, eat internships, and learn how to do job skills outside the community.
How did going to college benefit you with your goals, decision making, and self-determination?
For me, I'm able to manage my time and schedule for my work, K4s, and my fashion business. And I'm able to living independently by myself, and I manage my home really well. And also, I'm able to manage my anxiety and emotions.
Well, I had, various experiences through IDEAL, especially when it came to learning about, how to, apply for jobs and living on your own. And, there's been various circumstances that led me to that. It showed me that I can, apply and, fill out resumes for jobs. And I actually, did that on my own at one point, during, after my first semester through Ideal. I actually worked at a Kroger at one point, and, that was a good, learning experience. I've had, experiences, what it takes to live on your own, like keeping the place clean and doing a certain amount of chores. It really showed me that I can do something like that.
I know the Next Steps program taught me if you have an overall broad idea, like one of my teachers who helped me with that is in the crowd right now, she said, narrow it down to a starting point. Don't just think about the overall focal point.
One thing Idea has taught me is my internships, Department of Education, Preach Elementary, in the governor's office, prepare me for my current jobs at starting a Christian school and Special Olympics International. I have attended Disability Day on the Hill 7 times to advocate for myself for affordable housing and transportation for people with disabilities. In my job as coordinator of workplace readiness and inclusion, I'll be attending the State of the Art meeting in Colorado Springs this fall.
Yeah, always great to see people exceeding expectations, like my very own podcast, and to see many more future policy makers because who are also SEPSEA alums. Now, how did you first hear that college was a possibility for you, and how did the program support you? Did that make sense?
Okay. I saw my cousins and my friends are going to college, and I got inspired by other people going to college. I'm interested going to college. It was my dream, and I asked my parents, and they helped me to find a good program here in US for people with unique abilities for me. My friend told us about SU Link program at Southeastern University, and I decided to attend and apply to SU Link program at SU College, and they accepted me.
And when I first heard about Ideal, it was really just brought up through my parents. And I don't recall how well they described it to me, but the way I actually got to see the program was, it was just around the time where I was actually accepted into it, and I got to observe it, more than once, and it actually seemed like, a good place for my ability. I actually got to, go with the flow, and it actually did turn out to be a good learning experience.
I know for me, when I first heard about it was through my voc rehab counselor, and I'm a person who adapts to my environment, so I thought it would be a great idea to explore.
Both of my parents, sisters, we both went to college, so I thought I'd get have experience. But when my parents first heard about this Ideal, after I heard about it, I was accepted.
Now, as I look back on my time in UP program, it definitely helped me gain more relationships with other people, helped me grow my social capital. It helped me grow my social capital to have campus membership and interns. I would like to hear from all of you. How are you involved in your campus community?
I had a residential mentor and my bestie too, and I love hanging out with them for going lunches and restaurant, all of the stuff like that. I really love that, and they really like to help me really well to get better life. My academic mentors helped me doing assignments on time.
And just after coming out of IDEA, I actually earned my spot to live on my own. And I actually live around the neighborhood of Lipscomb, you know. And I even walk around campus every day. And, it's just one of my favorite hobbies, getting some exercise. And of course, I've still been on good terms with Ideal ever since. And even once in a while, I would attend any certain events for them or sessions. Well, especially for public speaking. Yeah. And that's always just a good privilege to still be a part of their family and support them in a way, and even provide a good motivation.
I know what the Next Step program helped me adapt on was being involved in the community, which multiple of my peers who are in the audience right now would be like, how would he manage that in all his free time if I only had a small gap? So and it helped me expand my horizons of knowing new people. So that was a big thing for me.
Whatever idea has helped me is my peer makers. They help me with my homework from university classes and IDO classes, and learn skills from taking to IDO staff and students.
Thank you, and I'm very glad to hear the campus membership is continuing. Now, what was hard about going to college?
After I went to college, and I found really hard that, and I was feeling overwhelmed making a new friends so fast, and I told my mentor help me, and I prayed to God, and God always be with me, and to help me to feel calm and make more friends one by one, slowly at a time.
And the hardest thing for me, I think it came from my first impression of in my earliest time in Ideal, because I'm now part of college, and I feel like I'm now stepping into the bigger world of it. Because something compared to what I went through in high school, where classes seem a little tougher, the university classes, and probably even longer types of reading when you're at the library. And then eventually I realized that, it's probably not that big of a deal, because, I've only come from, accomplishing certain goals, what I want to learn through college. As long as I had a good amount of time for, timing management, and I can actually just go along with it, what I want to do.
My hardest thing, my first time getting on the campus was direction, knowing where everything is. When I first started at a class that was in a building directly in front of me, didn't realize it, walked the whole entire campus 3 times.
I know.
And one student who had been there goes, "Oh, it's just right there."
Right.
The hardest thing is when you first went to college, it's kind of hard to leave Chattanooga with my family friends behind me, back in Chattanooga. So I finally just moved back in Chattanooga 2019.
It's definitely navigating Oz campus could be hard for anyone. Now, one last question would be, what was one thing that caused it to prepare you for what you are doing.
In college, I live at my dorm with my roommate by myself. I manage my time and space with others. I be aware of others. And I go to internships on time. It has helped me to live at my house by myself and manage my time and schedules for my work and fashion business right now.
And compared to what I said earlier about having the privilege to apply for other jobs, I feel like I have the privilege to do that, at least later on in my future, just just because I'm able to fill out a resume and just to apply for other jobs, going through interviews, I feel like I have a good amount of ability for it. And I mean, this current job I have right now where I'm in like a warehouse position, depending on how, expandable it is, ever since I got there, improving business, I can still be part of that position as long as I still enjoy it. Well, and even later on, I'll have the privilege to apply for other jobs. Maybe I'll keep that job and at least have, 2 other jobs because, that's always possible. And, it'll just depend on where I am at that point, as long as I'm happy with it.
I know the one thing the Next Step program helped me with that I'm improved on now is organization. I was that student who had everything but not in the right order, and when I opened it, everything fell out. So that helped me be more organized of where everything is, where it belongs. That's the biggest outcome that I came.
One thing that I feel has helped me is living independently, working 2 of my jobs at a Christian school, private school, and then I work for international special education. I can teach travel, for reads, conferences, and then I'm also on the board for something Down syndrome, but Lipscomb has helped me top the skills, how to learn to be safe, what to say, and go with her.
Yes, I like to thank our amazing panelists for agreeing to come up here today. And remember, Finken Higher and Finken College promotes self-determination and gives even more meaningful experiences when being valued in the community, like the alumni have shown. Now that the questions are done, now is your time if you want to know further to ask questions for time being here.
How has it been finding friends now that you're out of college in the communities that you live now? Anybody can answer.
My dream is all colleges should have a great program for unique people with disabilities. And my friends are wonderful, and then they should respect with others and treat people with kindness.
And I've made a good amount of friends through work and wherever in my neighborhood. And it's really not that difficult to get along with them. We respect each other, and we really treat each other fairly. And no matter, everyone's different in a way. I can always accept that and willing to go with the flow with it.
For me, I'm a very close to myself person, but the more I volunteered now that I'm out of school, was getting to know the people I volunteered with. Like a place I volunteer with right now are people with unique disabilities like ours. So that was my biggest thing because we understood each other because we're in the same situation.
I have some friends in San Diego, but one thing I'm involved in is Young Life College. Now I'm a leader for high school Young Life. I made some friends through that. I have some friends who are living Young Life, moving to another city, and kind of hard to miss them. And Young Life is part of my volunteer jobs. We have clubs, Monday night, Tuesday nights, and go see what Jesus can do for his campers and students.
Can you tell us a little bit about your fashion business? I know that you made your clothes, and I've seen them all week, and they've been wonderful, and do you sell them?
Okay, I will tell you about fashion. And fashion clothing, it's a Etsy business where I sell dresses and jewelry and paintings I have created.
Do you sell them online? Could you look them up?
Yes, we are sell online, and now I should sell right now. It's vacation right now because its fashion show is coming up, and that is very important. And after fashion show is over, I should open up the Etsy business, and my mom can help me to set up, and I will let you know. Okay?
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I mentioned a few positions so the warehouse position I mentioned earlier is called Woodard Bros, and not to be mistaken with Warner Bros, by the way. Yeah, because of course they have the same thing in common. They were both funded by brothers. But yeah, the Woodard Bros is like a warehouse position where we do like all sorts of tasks, packaging and putting, and labeling stickers, pretty much anything what it has to offer. And another place I'm involved with is a place called On the Avenue. It's just a place, associated with Woodard Bros. I mean, it used to be in the same location, in the Berry Hills area, but of course, Woodard Bros has been expanding. It's in its third place already. It's been in 3 different places so far. And so On the Avenue is still in the same location. And we just do all sorts of positions where we do filming, editing videos, artwork, and even music. It's really a good place to be for anyone for all of our abilities to explore creativity. And filming, video producing is something I've always loved to do, and I have a good experience with it. And I'm still running with it to this day.
After I graduated, the 3 places I work now is Nissan, Geodis, the soccer stadium, and the Sounds. As you can tell, I'm wearing my work shirt for Nissan right now because I have to work this afternoon. But I enjoy those places because I'm big into sports. And I'm a very versatile person. I'm a gate worker or a fan services rep. So that's my favorite things.
One of my jobs at my job at Chattanooga Christian, we like to wrap up the semester, and we're gonna have summer camp. I'm gonna help students with ID, how to get jobs after they graduate from high school, and then go off to college. Ready to learn these things before we start something new in a career.
Oh, wait, one more question and then we'll wrap up. Elise?
This is for any
anybody, I wonder what advice you would have for high school students who want to go to college.
Oh, great way to end. So what advice would you give a high school student who wants to go to college? Do you want to start?
Yeah. All the high school students, after they graduate from high school, and they should find a college, it has a good program in it. Like me, I found it. And I should ask them to find a good program for college for people with disabilities.
Yep. Me. Anyone else? Yeah. Yeah, I would actually have to say is anyone who wants to go to college, I would say no matter how big you step into the world, just not to be nervous, let it speak for itself, and you'll be glad to, wherever you go to college, you'll be glad to see, it's not something expand from the world you're in right now, and let your learning experience take it all the way, and you'll actually be satisfied where you are with it.
My advice would be, don't be afraid to be yourself, because you'll find that group of people with the same interests, may not be the same area, but the same interests, and you end up developing those relationships for whenever you leave, if y'all go to the same area or jobs. So yeah, my biggest outcome is just stay within who you are.
Actually, when you graduate from high school or try to go to college the first time, I'd probably say do it on your own, and if you need help, we can ask for help. All you gotta do is ask for help, and somebody will help you, guide you. Whatever new program is, because it's like a state, Lipscomb, or in the school in the community.
Thank you for all the amazing answers and for agreeing to be on the panel. Yes, definitely it's never too early to think about looking into colleges early, so it's like anybody else. And stay tuned because in ADA month you will hear an episode on exceeding expectations with Kenneth Kelty from the Cool Liz Weintraub and many more episodes around SEPSEA Day. Say thank you for our panelists and for being here till the very end.